Hey everybody, welcome to Fab Daddy Garage TV. I am your host, Fab Daddy. If I look a little different than my previous videos, it's because I'm not wearing my glasses because I cannot find them. Previously, on another video, I talked about how I had some technical difficulties and lost some videos. And the technical difficulties I had were I have difficulties with technical things. And I accidentally erased a bunch of stuff off of the memory card from the camera before I got it downloaded on the computer. And well, they're gone. So one of the videos I did want to show you was the new shift cable that I got for Buford here. See, Buford is my 84 Silverado that I'm installing a 8.1 liter big block engine with a 5-speed Allison transmission. Now, if you don't know, I'm going to back up over here in the shade because it's 95 degrees and I'm wearing a black t-shirt. Those of you that don't know, the original Turbo 400 transmission that was in this truck uses a linkage from the shift lever to change gears in the transmission. Now, the Allison uses a different linkage that doesn't match up with the linkages from the 400. So what you have to do is you have to get a cable. About the only cable system that I found was from a company called Precision Fabrication Plus out of Sonora, California. It's a little pricey, but it's very well worth it. Everything fits beautifully. Everything works. I got it installed. I lost the installation video, so I'm just gonna do a quick video to go over the unit with you. So here we go. So it starts here under the hood. It starts with this bracket that goes right here. As you can see, it says Square Max on it because this is actually built for guys putting Duramax engines into their square bodies. They have a whole kit that it has. I mean, they've got anything you could need to put a Duramax into your square body. They've got motor mounts. They've got transmission cross members. They've got the shift cable stuff. So what we've got here is the bracket that bolts onto 2 bolts back here on the Hydro Boost, and then the 2 bolts that hold the master cylinder on. All you do is pop those 4 bolts loose. This slides on. It's a little finagling to get it past that little notch right there on the bottom of the master cylinder. The only other thing you have to do is you have to kind of reroute and move your the lines going to your Hydro Boost. This line actually used to come up this way with the stock line from the truck. I actually broke that while I was trying to modify it. So luckily, the engine that I bought, the 8.1, still had this line connected to the power steering pump. Ouch. And it works fine. It slides right up on that inside and still kind of looks stock. The next part is this cable here. What it does, it goes down through the bracket, and then if you look over here, if I can get my hand down there, this is the bracket that's coming off your steering shaft. This is what, when you pull the shift lever in the truck, this is what moves up and down. The kit comes with these 2 washers and a bolt that sandwiches around your bracket here, and it has the head of the bolt is actually a ball joint kind of thing, and your cable slips onto that. So then the cable comes up and through, it loops around, it's kind of long, and then it comes up into this fitting where the 2 halves of the cable come together. Now, as you can see, I have it apart because I'm doing the adjustments on it. So the next part is in the truck. So we'll go in the truck. And if you see my videos, you know I have a giant hole cut in the floorboard to get the Allison to fit. So here we are. We're inside now. Here's the other end of the cable. It runs down here from the firewall. I put this bracket in on the back of the transmission to hold it. And since it runs so close to the headers, I went ahead and put some heat shield tubing around the cable to kind of help protect the cable, the plastic and everything. If you look there, it is extremely close. It's not quite touching the flange here on the headers, but it's pretty darn close. So I may end up taking the bracket out, doing some modifications to it to see if I can get it to clear a little bit more. Anyway, the cable comes down in here, goes through the bracket, and then inside this heat tubing, this heat shield tubing, is a rubber boot that expands and contracts. And then it has another, you change the arm here from the stock arm to this one to work with the cable. Again, it's got the other ball joint end, and this end of the cable just pops on. So to get this to work, you take your gear shift lever, make sure it's all the way up in park, which it is, and then you take the end of the cable down here, and you push it all the way back until it's in park, which it is now. And then we'll go up here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed. We'll find out. So we'll go here. And as you can see, the cable's kind of almost installed itself. What you do is you so there's actually two metal cables that connect together inside here, and then the housing fits around the outside of it, obviously. So you pull this in. All right, I'm going to have to get a stand for the camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are where the two cables connect. And what you do to adjust this is you make sure, again, that your shift lever on your column is in park and that your key is in the lock position so it doesn't move. And then you make sure that the cable on, or the shift linkage on the transmission is also in park. And then you push this. You can't see it now because it's already inside, but there's actually an O-ring that fits. Oh, here. See the O-ring right there? Like it was green, but there's a little O-ring right there. You push that in. Oh, come on. I suppose now you're going to fight me again. All right. So watch that, if you can see that, while I put the transmission back in park. So shift on the columns in park. Come down here. First the neighbor starts his loud truck. Put that in park. Wave to the neighbor as he goes by. Okay, so he's gone. So now, as you can see, that pushing the linkage back to park, push that O-ring up inside the cable. So now you push in a little bit, let the spring pressure push that cable back out, and now you lock it in place by pushing down on this part. See how that locked in? And then the slide collar locks that part in. So now we'll go inside. My neighbor's a pretty good guy. He's all right. So, turn the key. We move the column. And then we watch. As you can see, it's shifting. So that should be park on the column. That's park on the transmission. So there we have it. That is how you install the SquareMax shift linkage. Boy, that's not a good shot. That's how you install the SquareMax shift cable and linkages from Precision Fabrication Plus. I recommend it if you guys are doing anything like this. I recommend checking them out. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.